guys, welcome back to the taste testing for Trader Joe's new items only. However, there's a caveat because in this taste test, I included a couple other items from Trader Joe's that are not new, but are fun to try. And I thought, you know, why not? Let's just do a really nice, well-rounded review. So saying that, let's get started with this week's Trader Joe's taste test with myself and my family.
All right. Ooh, baby, just hold tight. We're up at the moonlight. Believe in the magic.
As always, we're starting off this taste test with the hot foods, and there's only one this week, and it's actually not like a new item, but it goes on top of the new item. So these are the new organic stone ground blue corn tortilla shells. There is instructions on the back that you put them on a baking sheet and you heat them up for 3 to 5 minutes at 350. I didn't do that, but I just kind of made an open-faced taco. What are these called? Tostadas.
Tostada kind of.
And I just did the beefless ground beef crumbles with the enchilada sauce like I talked about in the Trader Joe's haul. I did a little Mexican blend cheese, some lettuce, and then the organic medium refrigerated salsa from Trader Joe's, and everything's from Trader Joe's. So we're just gonna go ahead and take a bite and let you know. And then I got Benson just the actual tortilla because he's not a taco eater. I know. I don't know what we're gonna do with him. Teach him to eat tacos.
That's too chewy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty stale. These are really stale. That's fine though, because I'm sure this is probably just a bad box. Maybe the rest are a lot better, but...
Well, what I was gonna say is every time I buy these tortillas, like even the other ones that well, obviously, they've always been stale.
Yeah.
I think you're supposed to heat them up.
It's gotta be.
I think when you heat them up, because it says to make them crispier, I think they do this on purpose. Make it a little more chewy so that when you heat it up, they crisp up a little bit. That way they're not like, pretty much they're not all the way cooked. That's my guess. Because they're always like this and I always forget to preheat them, but the flavor itself is really good. Do you like the tortilla?
Yeah, the flavor itself is good. And I mean, this like Taco Bell hack with the ground beef, the beefless ground beef, it's really good. So this actually tastes like a Taco Bell crispy taco. Yeah.
So I would say, like, all said and done, the shell itself definitely heated up before use. But I love the flavor. I actually think these are better than the originals, as I suspected, because I really like the blue corn. So yeah, Tim's eating it. It's good. What can I say? Tacos are delicious. A little update. I just cooked these in the oven, and listen, so much crunchier. Well, that made me really thirsty. Delicious taco. And now we're going to try the new sparkling lemonade.
I can't wait for this.
Yeah?
I'm so excited.
Well, these ones are not like the other ones.
Are you sure?
These have natural flavors in them.
Oh, they're that
they're not the same line, and you can tell because the packaging doesn't have like the sparkly or the like metallic writing.
Glittery, yeah. Oh,
So,
that's a bummer.
But let's go into it with an open mind. It does say to serve chilled, and I had it in the freezer for like, I don't know, 10 minutes. Not long enough, but it's still colder than it was. This kind of tastes like hot dog on the stick lemonade.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
That's funny. It does.
Like, totally like hot dog on a stick lemonade. If you guys know what hot dog on a stick is, they're at the malls. Or they used to be, at least. Do you like it?
Sparkling.
But it is sparkling.
It's a little bit,
It's tart.
It's a little bit tart. I was
like
gonna say sour, but tart is probably more accurate. It's nice because it's not too sugary. It's sweet, but not like, whoa, like that's too much. It's more on that tart, sour side. So
definitely. I appreciate lemonade that's like that. I'd rather it be tart than like overly sweet. I like the sparkling, but it's not extreme sparkling. It's a light fizz. So again, perfect for summer. If you want to have a mocktail, this would be like a really like nice little mocktail that keeps you hydrated. Well, I don't know if it keeps you hydrated.
Probably not.
But it'll keep you cooled down in the summer. And one of my subscribers actually mentioned that they use the other sparkling beverages and they put them in the freezer, like pour it into a glass cup and then put it in the freezer and it turns into a slushie. This would be phenomenal.
That would be great.
Like phenomenal like that. And then even more so like hot dog on a stick lemonade with like, that really cold
like a
lemonade.
slushy. Ooh.
So good. Okay, moving on. So actually I thought it'd be fun for us to try the potato salad. We all tried it. It looks delicious. It is delicious. So I just put a little on our plate so we can give you a full review.
And it has mustard in it.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, it's enough for me to not like it.
I love this potato salad. Literally, you don't have to add anything. Has good chunks of egg in it.
I mean, I will say it is mild on the mustard flavor. Is there dill in there?
I don't know.
It tastes to me like a little bit like dill as well, which are like.
I don't really taste the dill, but there's a lot of onion in it. I taste the onion. I mean, you just ate it all. So.
I'm hungry, so let's let that be known.
It's not that bad then if you're gonna eat it all though.
No, it's not that bad. But every time you get it, you're always really excited for it.
I love it.
And sometimes I kind of fool myself like it's gonna be different this time, but it's the same every time, and I'm like, yeah, I just really don't like it. But this time I'm really hungry. I haven't had lunch yet, so I'm going to town on all this food.
Benson, have you tried it yet, or are you trying to stab it with a fork? Ooh, you got it.
You like it? Yeah, you like it.
Moving on, do you want to try the cheese? Because then we're getting to the sweet stuff. This is a sheep's and goat's milk cheese divided by a layer of ash, or a center of ash. So I'm assuming each side tastes a little different. Hopefully there's no hairs on that.
Do we know which one is which?
Nope.
Okay, well.
The first side, I don't know. I'm just taking bites.
Okay.
That side, I took one bite of that side and one bite of that side.
What do you think?
They both taste different.
They do taste different. So I like, so there's one side that's creamier and a little bit more of a tangy flavor. Like I think that's the goat.
This side's the goat. The lighter color, the lighter white is the goat. And then the other side is the
sheep.
The sheep. Yeah, I like the sheep better.
I do too. I think I like the sheep side better.
I like that side better.
Is that the sheep side too?
Yeah.
Yeah. We all like the sheep side better. It has a little interesting texture to it. Different than the creamy side. So the sheep side has like almost like the smallest granules of sand you could imagine. It's hard to explain.
Sand?
That texture, when you bite into it, it has almost like a grittiness. Very, 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 very mild though.
Okay.
It's not like hurting your teeth. It's not like you're crunching anything. It just has like a slight gritty texture. And the other side is extremely creamy. Like you don't have anything going between your teeth at all. So interesting. You wanna try the ash?
Yeah, the ash. So what is the ash? What's this made out of before I go chomping into it?
Something edible.
Something edible.
It doesn't taste like anything, honestly.
Works for me. There's a little something to it. It's not much though, so don't be put off by the color. It's not anything that's gonna be really
Are you gonna try the ash
tasting.
part? So I think all said and done, I'm actually pleasantly surprised by that cheese. I was not expecting it to be as flavorful and interesting as it was. I think it would be really fun to put on a cheese plate and let people kind of take it, eat it, and like give their own thoughts or just see their facial expressions, because it's definitely like a different type of cheese than you're used to getting, because it has two different flavors, two different textures, and a weird ash-like center. So I mean, it shouldn't say weird, but a different center where there's ash in there. So it looks very intriguing. So yeah, that's my take.
Yeah, I think it's nice that there's two different cheeses. So it's like a 2-for-1 deal. I personally am not much of a fan of either goat's milk or sheep's milk. So I'm a pass on this one, but I think a lot of people would really like it.
Yeah. What about you, Benson? Did you like the cheese?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Now we are going to try the 2 new rice cakes. So the first one we're gonna try is the one with the dark chocolate on one side. So you can see there's a rice cake on one side and then dark chocolate on the other. And these are just supposed to be, I think, sweet little treats.
Are these ones and the other new rice cakes, are they the same thing, but this one just has chocolate on it? I'm pretty sure.
Well, these are brown rice and these look a little, well, maybe they are.
Yeah, I think they're the same thing, but I'm gonna go, whoa!
Yeah, I think they are. So you can make your own if you wanted to. You know, you can get the plain ones and then just dip it in dark chocolate, and then you got the chocolatey ones. This is delicious. I mean, it's dark chocolate.
Yeah.
The rice cake is just kind of like the vessel to get it to your mouth, because the rice cake doesn't taste like much other than like some puffy rice with chocolate on it. So
it's a good traditional rice cake like you've had before, if you have had it, but it's really thin. So it's like super thin. Normally, I'm used to getting those rice cakes that are like this, those round ones, and they're like that thick. This one's like, you know, a couple stacks of paper thick. It's not thick at all. And then the chocolate's pretty good. It's a nice little accent. Makes you forget, I mean, Benson specifically, it makes you forget that it's just a rice cake because it tastes like a chocolate bar a little bit. Yeah, totally. And I totally agree with you as far as the thinness goes. This makes me want to eat rice cakes a little bit more because the thick ones it's almost like too much, you know? But if you like rice cakes, of course, you'll probably love these. Or you maybe still want the thicker ones if you really like the flavor and taste and texture of the original. Benson, did you like your rice cake? The chocolate rice cake?
Is it dirty?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Here she is. Orangey making her taste test appearance.
Yep, she has to do it. Moving on to the plain rice cakes that I definitely like made a little bit better because I didn't want to taste just the plain one. We all know what plain rice cakes taste like, so I put, well actually Tim did this, so a little almond butter on the base, then I used the creamed multi-floral New Zealand honey on top, and then I just sprinkled it with a little bit of cinnamon, so that way we can give you, you know, a full overview, because we all know what rice cake tastes like, and I want it to be more fun, so that's what we're doing.
These are decked out.
Delicious.
I don't mind this. Yeah.
It's good, huh?
Yeah. It almost tastes like a cereal that
I was
I
gonna
can't
say
put
that.
my finger on. What is this?
It tastes just like cereal, a certain cereal.
Oh, you know, it really reminds me of a Trader Joe's product, the puffins, or you know, the cinnamon. Yeah. I think they're called puffins. Is that there?
Is that it? What it is? The cinnamon?
They have a little puffin, the bird.
Yeah, they're puffins.
They're
but
puffins.
Is that what you?
That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, I exactly think the same thing. It reminds me of a cereal. Maybe it is those puffins. We haven't got those in a long time, but so good. Yeah. Now to the very last thing. It's not a new item, but it's one of our favorites in the Hespe house. These are the sweet and juicy mandarins.
Soft and juicy.
Soft and juicy. I get the two confused, the mandarins and the mangoes.
These are so good though.
They're so good.
It's like candy.
It basically is.
I mean, if you've had these, you know what's up. These are bomb.
I'm the these are the mandarins. The other ones are the things I for the
mangoes.
Mango, yeah. Yeah. Things you go like that.
Oh.
Well, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's taste test. It was fun because it was very like casual, but we got to try a lot of good stuff.
It's a short one today too. Yeah,
it was short, but pleasantly surprised by those rice cakes, honestly. Like those definitely piqued my interest, and I will be using them again in the same way I showed you. The almond butter, the honey, and the cinnamon. That's a great combo. Now Tim and I are going to be eating probably another taco or two, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.